Where last year's Great North Run was wet and windy, this year's brought heat and humidity to Tyneside, as once again upwards of 60,000 runners prepared themselves to take on the world's biggest half marathon.
Crowds began gathering in Newcastle from about 8:30 in the morning, with the thousands of participants all heading to their designated entry point. As usual with the Great North Run, the atmosphere has been energetic and vibrant. You can almost feel the adrenaline surging through the runners as they get underway. But of course the key is to not go off too early. Whether some listen to that advice is another matter, of course. But with the masses setting off on their journey to the coast, let's go back to the start of the day when some of the big names began to arrive at the start line.
Preparing to get underway were boxer Tommy Fury, reporter Luke Edwards and content creator Joe Sugg.
You know, I run all the time as a boxer, and I just think, do you know what, if I'm running, I might as well come down and run an event, you know, an amazing event like this. It'd be good to tick off the box, half marathon, so why not?
It's been in the northeast, obviously it's the world's biggest half marathon. Does that inspire you?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's the reason why I'm here. I mean, it's such a big event, you know, and obviously to be in Newcastle, it's absolutely amazing. First time here. Like I said before, I'm looking forward to getting a run done and having a little look around the town.
Most pressing question, what did you have for breakfast this morning?
For breakfast, I've had a squares bar, banana, black coffee and a crumpet with jam and honey.
And are you running for anyone today?
I'm running for everybody. But listen, I'm here with my brother and we just come out to do a good run today.
That's my first one. George Colkin of the Athletics has been trying to get me to do it for about a decade, and I finally relented. Actually, it's been a shining beacon on the horizon for me because it's been a long, hard summer, a very stressful summer, I think, for anybody who covers North East football because of the man who has no name, Alexander Isak saga. So this has been quite a nice release to have this to focus on. I'm dreading it, but I'm really, really excited as well.
Now, of course, you mentioned George Colkin has roped you into this, and you're all running for the Sir Bobby Robson Foundation, a man revered by the whole North East, and that seems quite appropriate given the event where he's at.
Yeah, Bobby was the first Newcastle United manager when I first started covering Newcastle United. He was the manager. He was like a childhood hero for me from the 1990 World Cup. I got to know him on a personal level. Great man, even better football manager. And I think if I was going to do it for anybody, it was always going to be in the memories of Bobby Robson. So I like to think that when I hit the wall about 8-9 miles, I'm going to have Bobby's voice in my head saying, "You can do it, son."
Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I feel like the weather is really behaving today. We've got a bit of sun coming out. There might be a little bit of rain later on, but I think by that point it's probably needed. So but yeah, really looking forward to it. The people here are great. The crowds already, spirits are high, which is good. I have trained, but I'm not going to put too much pressure on like a time. If I can get anywhere close to what I got last year at the Oxford half, I'll be delighted. But it's a bit more hillier here, I think. Oh my God, it's a bit more hillier. It's a bit more hillier here, I think.
Most pressing question, what have you had for breakfast?
Not enough is the answer. I'm a little bit worried. I got here and I was like, I woke up at a reasonable time, but I had a couple of bits of sourdough bread. I've got some fuel on me, but I'm just hoping that there's going to be people in the crowd handing out sweets and things like that, and I think I'm going to have to survive on that.
Soon, though, it was time for official starters Nick Pope and Jacob Murphy of Newcastle United to take their positions and get the run going. Stopwatches were being started as the runners crossed the line, with Pope and Murphy on high-five duty for runners going past. 2 miles into the course and across the Tyne Bridge in Gateshead, supporters were lining the street, hoping to catch a glimpse of their loved ones taking part.
Well, some runners will be done in around 2 hours, whilst others will take their time and soak up the atmosphere and enjoy the moment, which of course is what the Great North Run is all about. All the days and all of the nights of preparation have come down to this, making sure they get across the finish line, as well as in many cases supporting worthy causes. And perhaps to top it all off, after they were absent last year, the Red Arrows return for 2025 to once again create that iconic shot over the Tyne Bridge that so many love to see.